Hi, this is a video for the people who like to go to Tajikistan. It's a wonderful country, but you need a lot of documentation. Permits, documents, all sorts of things that we didn't know. So this is the video that I wished I saw before we went. So we want to go for 2 months, and so we applied for a online visa, the e-visa. That is easy enough. And in there you can also get your GBAO permit. That's a permit to go into the Pamir Mountains. Well, for some reason that was declined. I have no idea why that was. But on arrival, I had to buy a tourist visa 1 month on arrival. And that was free. You get just a sort of a stamp in your passport, no problem. But they didn't tell me that I had to register myself. Not at all. Luckily, some other people knew, and we had friends there, and we were brought to the office in the center of Dushanbe. So I bought there for another €50, my GBAO permit and my registration. So a lot of money because I already paid $60 for that permit that was declined. Anyway, so we went to Khorugh, and there we went to the Ovir Office with a nice guy in there, spoke perfect English, and he could tell us all sorts about the Pamir Mountains. It was nice meeting. And he told us that if we want to go to the Tajik National Park, we had to buy a permit, which costs $10 a day. And he said you can buy that here, or you just go to Bachor and then a little village that comes after, Bachor, I think it's called, and the ranger will find you quick enough. And indeed, he did. And we had to pay $10 a day, which is quite a lot if you're going to be there 2 weeks. Then we ended up in Murghab, and there we wanted to cross into Kyrgyzstan because I only had 1 month's visa, remember? So I couldn't stay 2 months in Tajikistan. So there we went to Erali Guesthouse, which we saw online, and they organized our transport and permit to get across the border because that border is officially closed. I'm talking about 2024, maybe it will change in the future. And you had to put yourself on the list. Well, thanks to his help there in Erali Guesthouse, I'll put all the names down below in the comments. He organized it all, went quite smooth. That was another €15 to get yourself on the list. And he also organized a Jeep that we could share with 6 other people, so it wasn't too expensive, to get across the border and then go towards Osh, where we got out before that. So it's quite complicated, and you find out a lot when you are in the country. But food and everything is quite cheap. Accommodation, we counted on €10 a day per person to stay in guest house in Khorugh and Murghab and all. In between, of course, we just pitched a tent and slept in there. Even under the stars, it's fantastic. It's super dry. The only problem in the Pamir region is transport. Then there are no buses, let alone trains or anything. There's no public transport. So you can try hitchhiking, but we were in a group of 3, and so we organized a Jeep. There are plenty of Jeeps and all that in Bolunkol and other little villages, and plenty of drivers who are willing to get you there. We paid about €1 a kilometer, for the whole vehicle. So that's quite expensive. It would be definitely cheaper on your bicycle. We saw plenty of cyclists on the Pamir highway, and sometimes we stopped and offered them some food and drinks and that, but they seem to be all right. It is fantastic. The thing I had underestimated was the sun. Super, super strong. And so I need to cover everything, even gloves, because my hands were burning, and normally I don't have that problem. So, that's the thing I want to say, and I wish you good luck in Tajikistan.